Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio 0.13, where I am going to change about some stuff. I do have blueprints, so I can start blueprinting all of this, but yes, I have an interesting way to do the main buses that I'm actually going to shove in a regular video in a little bit. You'll probably see the regular video before you see this one, actually. Right. There we go, and actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm trying to think of the best way to show this. The best way to show is probably the earliest that we have ore coming off. And I'm going to try and... I don't have any yellow belt to show this properly. But eventually you'll see exactly what I mean. Here's probably the best place to show it. Because a place that I've deemed worthy enough to require this. Okay, let's remove all of those. I don't mind it being balanced regularly at the start, but I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. There you go, thank you very much. Alright, what I want then is, as soon as this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start... Okay, fucking thing. Let's remove a couple more from back here. What are we needing? Oh, just missing materials for construction, that's fine. Move a couple more from back there and we'll just shove that right there. There we go. Done. Okay, and what is needed here then is... What we do is hook all of these up. Okay. And you do the exact same thing here as you do with these, so make that... I actually found that greater than 5 is the better one to use. Alright, and what that does is that actually forces... Did I get that right? Yeah, you have to read and you enable disable if anything is greater than 5. Is that doing it the way that I wanted to do it? Or is that the issue? That may be the issue. So what that should be doing is... we should be seeing all of the... ah, fuck it, it's going to be really tough to see until we actually get it done fully. But basically what that does is, let's explain it. So your splitter here is splitting things in half, but basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to force as much ore to the bottom row as possible to even out this lane after the miner as much as possible. So if I take all of that off, you'll see it just comes straight back through perfectly. And if I take as much off from the front of this, or rather, if I totally remove the front of that, then you'll see it still goes perfectly full belt. Which is kind of obvious that it would do that even without these because the rest of them are full, but that's not the point. So basically what you'll see is if there's not more than 5 items going through this belt, then that'll just stop and it won't let anything get pushed through that way. And then that comes through into here and it does the exact same and it will just stop. So basically what it's doing is it's forcing as much material down to the bottom as possible. So instead of needing all of these little like belt balancers, etc., all you really need to do is one of these, And that's a 4-lane priority splitter. I don't even think it needs to be blue belts, it's just for the fact that blue splitters rather, it's just for full throughput you always want a blue because a blue can split a red perfectly. Whereas a red can't. Comprende? And then you don't even need to do the logic when you get the robots to do it, which is amazing. Oh, you're missing hacked splitters. Apparently I'm not making hacked express splitters. There you go, shove that there. The robots are coming. They're coming! How's my actual robot tech? Are these any good? I realise that this is mostly vanilla, which is where we're seeing a lot of the issue come from, but... Alright, let's remove all of that. Not a 4-lane balancer, I want the priority splitter. Oh, that's it there. Shit. Oh, that is not a priority splitter. And this is where it gets a bit rough, is when you've got... I mean, that doesn't even need to be... That can just come down straight. Is where you've got weird spacing issues. Let's shove them in there and the robots can come and collect them. So basically that needs to go there. And then we can just do that. And that'll work fine. Alright. And it's the same with these. Oh, that's my belt offshoot. There's my proper priority splitter. Oh fuck. No, I don't want to. Yeah then, let's do that. See how much I care. There we go. That one's annoying because of the way it goes. Because it's going down right beside this pipe. But why the fuck did I do it like that instead of just... I don't know. Like that's... Even that's not understandable. Okay, I can't do it right there now, but I don't know why I didn't do it before. I suppose that'll do, pig. I would like one of these. Oh, I've already got one. Beautiful. Okay. Then just remove a fair chunk of that. Priority splitter down. And that means that you'll always see the most that can possibly be pulled down through these, being pulled down through the priority splitters. And then all you need to do is, if you want to bring more iron or anything like that in from a furnace column, is you just bring it into one of these. Just bring it into the top lane. Always bring it into the top lane, it'll always get forced down. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said, I'll be doing a standalone video for it because I just love it. Like this, the fact that you can push, that you can use these, just makes all of those big belt balancer setups and things like that just ridiculous now. It's just pointless. Like you can just do whatever you like. You can have counters and all sorts. With a couple of really cheap wires, you can get rid of a load of splitters and undergrounds and belt mergers and like even I wonder if we can. The hacked splitters are still really nice. Like that's one of those things that I'll never be like, oh yeah, so we can do this like with the hacked splitters. I mean, obviously the only thing that you're saving from a hacked splitter is you don't need to do these anymore. So you do save a lot of space having hack splitters, and I would like it if they were in base game, but whatever. That's not the end of the world. Let's get rid of that. And you can do this from the start as soon as you've got yellow splitters. I'm only using blues here just to make sure. It's not necessary at all. I could just be using reds and still be getting a lot of throughput. Because the thing is, it will always push as much as possible down the bottom end, so you need this to be super quick because you don't need it to be splitting perfectly. Hell, I don't even think we need the... I think I could just do that with reds. Instead of wasting my time spending all these resources on blues. I really don't think it's needed with blues. I'm actually gonna change that over. Shift right mouse button to right mouse button? Right mouse button. To clear, and let's grab this again. Okay, and that is priority splitter. Go do that, and that. There we go. So now that'll be a little bit cheaper. Okay. Nice. And like I said before, that's not needed either. Alright. There we go. The robots will fix all of these up for us. And that should be perfect. Okay, see? Happy. Happy Steejo. Happy Steejo, happy life. Oh, so we've got 282, is that how many we needed? 180. Should have been 300 and... Oh, obviously we've got more of them in the actual system. And 300 and... Oh, that should be 302. There we go. I don't know how many there we've got, 101. Yeah, these things aren't the quickest. I have there we go. Where was that? Shit. Alright, plug that in there. Plug that in there. Let's remove that because I no longer need it. But hey, lo and behold. Dun dun dun. Rocket shooting speed. Let's get the second one. Oh, it's because it's yellow belt at the start. Of course. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that's there. 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, and you're just missing 4 factories. I'll just make 4 of them in my pocket. No, just double the speed at which we make these. Woohoo! I wonder. Actually, let's... Is that what I wanted? Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. Oh no, I need some more lights. Right. Okay, connect them to logistics now, is that right? We're not in logistics range, but... Is that possible? Sorry guys, I'm now messing about with lights. Oh, that's fun. I like one of these. There we go. If the solar panels are greater than 180. Oh, why is that one lit? Oh, okay, that was just weird. So what was it? You need to be greater than 360. So if you're greater than 179. Hey! Ta-da! I'm going to do some circuit wizardry to try and get this to show different things. But until next time, rather, I'm going to have to call it an episode. So, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been CJ, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.